Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball!
Back-to-back defeat for Chelsea. They lost against Brighton at home, 3-1. Chelsea took the lead in the first half, and everyone was thinking, okay, Chelsea is going to walk away with this. But chalobah got a red card, and Brighton came back and fought and won that game 3-1. You know, if it's MARESCA is a back-to-back loss for MARESCA. Manchester United in the Premier League, 3 losses in a row. If you add Champions League, but
another
now,
one this midweek.
Imagine Chelsea back-to-back losses for Chelsea in the Premier League against Manchester United, now against Brighton at home. What do you make of this game? Do you think that Chelsea had? I know they will say they will miss Palmer first, but so without Palmer they can't play football. Is that what we are saying? But what do you think went wrong for MARESCA this particular game?
I don't know. I would say Chelsea have been exposed in this encounter. Brighton exposed Chelsea. Number one, we have a team that the centre-back pairing is an issue. We have a team that is trying to adjust to life without Palmer for the next 2-3 weeks. We saw Santos playing in that midfield alongside Caicedo. We saw Enzo up forward. We saw Esteban. I think Chelsea have too many moving pieces right now in this side that have not yet gelled together, and they are being exposed in this encounter.
Wait, have you subscribed? Please subscribe to the channel. Now, as I'm talking to you, please subscribe to the channel. Remember to like, comment, and share this video. They have a young superstar. We know they perform as at now. That's the problem for Stamford. And Hato started this game, but Hato, he's still a young defender. He tried, but
for performance, Esteban come out and first. He try.
Everyone try.
Baba come out his name from another perform. He try. Leave him for there. Again, Chelsea side. I'll say it as if we had gone down to Manchester. I'll say the manager for his tactics. This man for his panic. You think they get panic attack? And they talk. I think we were playing. I think I went somewhere during the midweek, and they were playing a game. Normal 11 against 11, and the coach took a red card. I've said this before. It's up to the players to. It's up to you to sit back, observe the pattern of play for the next 10 minutes before you can make your substitution. Don't just rush because your player don't collect red card. You can't rush. They come out pieces. Immediately after red card, I think a minute after the red card, it was making subs. It was bringing Achipong for a midfielder. You now lost the midfield just to defend. If they go through panic attack, you're supposed to coach football. You're supposed to be a confident person that your players can go on without a player down in defense. Because once your midfield is in control, you're not scared of the defense.
This is the second time, right?
This is the second time, back to back. You collect at least the first one. I'll say I can forgive you. You make a substitution to replace a goalkeeper. I can excuse that one. You do that, it's excusable. You take out an attacker or a midfielder to get in a goalkeeper, it's excusable. But not when you take out an attacker to bring in a goalkeeper, you not take out another defender or attacker to bring her. So obviously, he has been doing it for a long time now. Once the opposition team seizes the midfield, so he wants into panic.
MARESCA is the problem for Chelsea.
This one now, 9 fault. This one now, 9 fault.
chalobah got a red card.
And immediately he took out, I think, Andre Santos. Or one of the midfielders, he took out one person and brought in Achipong.
I think he removed Stavro to bring in
a defender, Achipong, the Calabar boy. You remove an attacking threat, a balanced midfield game. You disorganize the midfield just to show off defense. Like, who does that?
Okay, it hasn't worked before. I'm shocked that he's even doing it again in this.
He don't. After that red card, I feel like MARESCA leave this game. Make they play like 10 minutes. Make you see where the mistake will come from first. Play like 10-15, because after that substitution, you see that people started exploiting Achipong, na young player, and Nadia Welbeck exploiter gets the goals. They come back, and it was like, okay, they are 1-1, it's okay. Then he went on to do another panic sub. Honestly, he did a panic sub up, and all the sub MARESCA do for this game, from beginning to end, a panic sub, all of them.
On top of it, Garnacho, whenever Garnacho wants to play the game, they will get a record. Garnacho will not play that game. So Garnacho has been on the bench for the past 2 games because of red card. But MARESCA, talking about MARESCA, Chelsea expects MARESCA and Chelsea to do well this season. Now I'm hearing that I wish we are going to make top 4. I wish we are up for this title thing. Even though that we're going to talk about it later, Liverpool lost, but this is an opportunity to seize an opportunity to close the gap. But MARESCA is not getting it right. He has young players that are not in good superstars. Even when they bought Palmer, we argued about that. Palmer have grew to be one of the best players in the whole world. But if you look at other players around him, you can see that they need development, especially from the attack.
Yeah, I think one of the mistakes Chelsea made was not getting Xavi Simons, because if you had gotten in Xavi Simons, now that Palmer is out, Xavi Simons would have been getting in on the game, playing a good game for the team, creating chances and all of that. But then Chelsea also have to look to the man up forward as well, João Pedro too. Bro, for how many games now? No show. You get me? So I always believe that João Pedro has shown more when he's playing behind the 9 than when he's playing as the 9. But unfortunately,
okay.
he's
Now
not been performing too.
Because you don't have somebody to show up the number 9 position. You're experimenting. Why don't you continue to experiment between Tariq George and
let's make it clear. Let's make it clear now. João Pedro was brought in as a striker, not necessarily to play behind the striker. He expected that because he probably looked at the training and
look at it. In the game where he expected him as the number 9, he worked.
In the Club World Cup, he worked.
He worked.
Yes.
In the Club World Cup, he worked. In the Premier League, I think in the first 2 games,
he worked too.
He worked. So why not continue to play like that? Since he's working, why change it? That's one thing we talk about managers. Say this one again. Good to see. Enough about managers. I don't even complain because it's good. Everybody collects. Man United collect. Chelsea collect, and at 3-1. So nobody can come and tell you, I won. You lost 3-1. You considered 3 goals at home at Stamford Bridge against a Brighton side. Like who does that? So again, please excuse me. Let me do one thing. Fabian, let me stand up and salute you. You are a good man. You have given me joy.
In
my heart.
Before this game, we are talking about it that Brighton is a team that can pull up surprises for you. They are a team that they never defend. They are always going to attack.
Always on the press.
They don't care if they are losing 5-1, 6-1.
Always on the press.
So if they are unpredictable because they will keep attacking you. I think last season against Stamford, I think the game ended 4-3 or something.
Against Man City.
Yeah, so
team where they lose against Man City, they attack.
So I think
they do come back against Man City back to back.
Fabian is going to be he probably get that one chance everybody gets to coach a big club. When he does that, hopefully he continues his starting play. But Brighton pressed Chelsea in the second half after chalobah's red card. Obviously, they were 10 man. Now Brighton came and started pressing and started scoring goals. Scored 3 at the Bridge. So Chelsea and MARESCA, I know they are their fans as I'm talking to you. Everybody's
MARESCA stays.
Manchester United fans are complaining about Amorim. Chelsea fans are complaining about MARESCA. Everybody's complaining about their coach, but both of you have to work it out. But in this particular game, Brighton came to Stamford Bridge and beat Chelsea 3-1.